Hello everyone, welcome to the beginning of a new playthrough, and we're going to be beginning The Evil Within, and I've been itching to play this for about 2-3 weeks now. I've been watching a lot of people play it on Twitch. I've watched multiple people finish it, and I've been wanting to play it myself. I do have it on Xbox 360, but I wanted to experience the Xbox One version, like the probably the better version of, like, obviously better than the 360. They're not that much different, but you know, I want to I want to play it on Xbox One since I've got an Xbox One, and yeah, I've been a bit nervous to do this playthrough because the very first playthrough of this game is like pretty tough. New Game Plus, it's more easier because your upgrades and your skills and your like those sort of things like carry over, and the very first playthrough is tough. So anyway, let's get it started. And there's tons of games coming out over the next couple months, so I'm going to be very, very busy. And I might upload like 2, 3, 4 videos a day and try and get a game done a week, because there's so much coming out. I don't know what I'm going to do. The audio's pretty loud. Yeah, made by Bethesda. And this game is nearly a year old, and people are still playing it on Twitch. It's not forgotten, not swept under the rug. People are still playing it. So here we are at the title screen. And there's multiple parts in this game that are so tricky, and anyway, as this playthrough is going, this is how the playthrough is going to go out. I'm not going to like stress myself out, so I'm going to record everything. If I die 6, 7, 8 times on a certain part, you're going to see it. I'm not stressing myself to get like a perfect run or anything like that. So there you go. You can see my fucking Xbox Live account right there on the bottom left. The Shouting Skunks 29. Feel free to add me or hijack me, whatever you want, whatever you want to do. There you go. The name's there. So let's do it. Right, please adjust the brightness so that the mark in the centre is barely visible, which is Reese. Well, yeah, that's about right, isn't it? That default settings is good enough. What have we got? Standard difficulty, challenge and overcome your fears. For the weak and fearful, auto aiming enabled by default and slightly more ammo than normal. Shall we do casual? Survival. I don't know. Once the difficulty level has been selected, it cannot be raised during gameplay, but it can be lowered. Oh. Anyway, we're going for the casual. I'm not trying to be a hero here and trying to show off or prove anything. Just want to enjoy the game for what it is. And a lot of people I watch stream this game say that there's no story, or the story's not interesting. There is a story if you pay close close enough attention, but it is possible to play the game and not really bother and just play it for what it is.
Sorry, detectives. I know you're just coming off a case, but I'm afraid we're gonna have to make a detour.
Sounds serious. Is it a riot?
A call went out just before I picked you up. Said it was multiple homicides. Half a dozen units already on scene.
131, please advise.
Hey, maybe it's the ghost of that doctor who went schizo and chopped up all those patients.
That's not what happened. Some patients disappeared. Some kind of scandal?
Still, gives you the creeps, doesn't it?
127, 124, please respond.
Joseph, you think there's a connection?
It's a possibility. I believe the records were sealed.
Anyone on scene, respond.
And do you know what?
Dispatch,
Comparing
this is
to the
Detective
360
Castellanos in
version,
184.
they
What's the
pretty much look
situation?
the same.
Is there any...
God damn it! Jesus!
You notice the lady wasn't affected by the sound wave, whatever it is.
Junior Detective Kidman. Any thoughts?
Nothing yet. I'm sure we'll know everything once we get there.
She's got red eyes. No, purpley, no. Eyes. Ice. Coralitis. So here we are, we're at the mental hospital. Something has already gone down. So we're going to assist the situation.
What do you make of it?
Connolly, contact dispatch and let them know what's happening. Joseph, Kidman, you're with me. We're gonna have a look around.
Right.
And you just stay back there. Alright, chapter 1. An emergency call. Let's just... They're talking about these dead zones. They're not there in this game. Look, I'm pushing the analog stick just a little bit and it moves. Alright, so let's follow
Weapons left in their cars.
this way. Yeah, I'll follow this guy. I don't want to follow the woman because she's shady. It's got that letterbox effect, isn't it? The top and bottom, black borders. But yeah, there's nothing to pick up pretty much in the first area. I'll just proceed.
Smells like blood.
All right, stay sharp.
Smells like blood. What does blood smell
We're
like?
gonna check it out. Don't let anyone else through this door.
I can be an extra set of eyes.
We don't know what's happening here. You're a backup.
Yeah, you've just been told you're backup. Get the fuck back. And get up when we say so. Look at the mess. Look at the state of this place. We don't ever find out what happened here. Like, it'd be nice if they showed like a premonition or a flashback, like a vision of what happened here, like how these people got in this scenario. Like, poor nurse.
Are you injured? What happened here?
Can't be real. Impossible. Ruvik is...
I've got him. The security cameras might tell us something.
No, maybe he knows something we don't. That Joseph. Right. I'm going to go back here because if we look at the blood, I noticed that oh, it's because it's dripping. I thought like I saw like a speckle of red. Yeah, everyone here is fucked. So let's look at the security cameras as suggested.
What the hell?
That's Ruvik. Stab. So that Ruvik must be the one that killed all these people. So here's where it all begins. The evil within begins from his. There you go, we're hanging upside down. It's telling me that the right analog stick is to rotate the camera. Alright, so we can't swing for that knife yet. We've got to wait for him to bugger off. And he's just already hacked that body to death. Look at that. I'm hoping these letterbox, these black borders, don't stay around for too long. I'm not sure if they were there on the 360 version. Come on, you can do it. Make it. Right, we've got it. So I think we've got to sneakily get that key. Right, RB, so is that... Ordinary keys. A key ring found in the mental hospital basement. These were in use long before the hospital's modern security system was put in. Alright, but we're gonna get caught. There's no avoiding it. But the music seems to blend in and out like pretty poorly. Alright, let's just get caught. You see that we're limping for now, but after this chapter, this guy can run just as fine. Splash. Tastes like ketchup. We've still got those cinematic borders. I'm not sure if they're there throughout the whole game. Yeah, we'll be seeing that guy again. The chainsaw guy.
Where's the exit?
Right, old note from sewer. Beside the locked gate at the far end of the sewer, there is a ladder which would take you to the old ward. If you could make it through there, you would find an elevator leading outside. You would be the one who escaped. You might be the one who survived. Ah. Yeah, we'll be coming back here at the end of the game. How are we doing for time? 17 minutes. What's this? Boiler room note. STEM system operation test begins at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and 1:15. Success. Confirmation of brainwave synchronization. Losses minimal. Continuing experiment. Agent collects the data. Right, 1:30. Anomaly. Is that right? Anomaly occurs. Not with the subject. The stenographer claimed they weren't feeling well and then fell into a coma for reasons unknown. Doctor orders the STEM system terminated. 1:45. Staff begin complaining of nausea and falling unconscious, one after another. Those who can still move plan their escape from the hospital, but for unknown reasons are unable to. Though the STEM system should have been deactivated, subjects maintained brainwave synchronization with the host. And 2 o'clock, that man appeared. Okay. That must be like telling you what happened with like other patients in the hospital. So let's press A. I don't know, but for my screen it seems like pretty dark. And I've got this thing where I turn like well, everything black like appears blue like a little bit, so I've got to turn that off. So that you see we're limping for now, but after this chapter we're fine. Right, he's back. Pissed. He's looking for us. Why doesn't he just open the locker? Why doesn't he have a look inside? This is pretty much the only point in the game where you need to hide in something, because there is moments in the game you can hide under beds, in lockers, but this is the only time when you need to do it. Every other time it's not needed. We're at a checkpoint now. Good. Right, RB to exit. I don't know with this Xbox pad, like going from pushing RB to the trigger, it seems like awkward. My fingers are like doesn't feel comfortable. Right, Why did I say procs? Enemy alertness icon. So you've got the squinty eye and the open eye. Controls / information. Proximity. An enemy is within a certain distance. Discovery. An enemy is aware of you. When an enemy is within a certain distance, the proximity icon will appear. When an enemy has found you, the discovery icon will appear. Right, so when it's squinty eye, he's looking for us. Well, I picked up a bottle and it hasn't taught me that I can throw it. Ourselves around here, because he is going to come back in. I just know that bit too well. Shit. Go! Get the fuck out of it! It's a bit... Why didn't it teach me that I can throw items? When I picked up the bottle, it should have taught me that I can throw it, but it didn't. You could have said, oh, the left trigger to aim and the right to B, and you can throw things from the creeping position.
Find myself within
Boom, boom, boom.
darkness twisting me around.
Boom, boom, boom.
There is nothing I can do. And this world doesn't spin. It just turns itself around and around. The night chokes tight.
But yeah,
In the
here we are, the beginning. But yeah, I remember watching a guy playing this on Twitch as a speed run, and he's a guy that plays Resident Evil, like all the Resident Evil games, and he's got world records in some of the games. And when this first came out, he played this, and he kept comparing it with Resident Evil, and he played it on his first ever playthrough was on the hardest difficulty. And all he did was kept complaining about this game.
Attention!
Get the fuck in.
Hey, where's Joseph? Man, I'm sorry, but you never came out. I waited, but...
Please, settle down, Leslie.
Settle down, Leslie. Settle down.
We're not told who this guy is or who that boy is.
Shit! There's no going back.
I guess the story could be explained in it a bit more, but it doesn't matter because you still just play it. Floor it. There you go, before and after.
Damn it. Are we cut off from everyone?
Everyone must be dead.
Everyone all right back there?
Just a few bumps. We're fine.
Fine. Fine.
Fine.
Fine.
Fine.
We will be once we're far
Fall.
away.
Fall.
A little further and we'll be fine.
Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine.
Fall! Fall!
You're bleeding out, dude.
Look out! Fall! Fall! Fall!
Chapter 1. Clear. Do I overwrite that? And then I'll go back. And I can start the next chapter. So I'm going to stop it there. And I'll see you in the next episode, chapter 2. To be honest, I'm not sure if the Xbox One is better than the 360 version. It looks the same. I'm not seeing much difference, like. But anyway, I'm still going to continue with it because I want to play it again. So thanks very much for watching, and I hope you stick around for the duration of the playthrough. And enjoy. I'll see you next time. Peace.